Guys and girls, ladies and ladies, welcome back to the Digimon Prague series, back to more BT5. We have brought another 2 decks each, and I'm once again joined by Ryuri. How are we doing today?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Excited to be playing more BT5?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah. Always a good time. But yeah, I'm gonna be starting with a purple deck, and things could be worse. Can you know actually okay, no. I was gonna say, like, can you actually check your here, but I think still I'd rather maul. Oh Jesus. Well, that was a mistake. This is so bad. How did I get a worse hand? I should have checked beforehand, but I'm pretty sure I have like a good amount of rookies.
Okay, that's pretty good. You take that?
The entire stack immediately?
But of course. But I can't go the full way. Like it would not be
Just
smart.
drop a memory tamer at this point.
I'll just rookie rush you.
Fair enough. Honestly, anything to... Bro. Wait, that's all 3 copies of that. That's so whack. I mean, this game is chalked. This is insane. Bro,
Okay.
I swear the simulator hates me, like, actually.
That's the blocker, David, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, delete this. Then try to your face.
I guess that's where all my rookies are gonna be.
Okay.
I can't believe I got literally all copies of this immediately, and no 5s, no rookies, no nothing. Man.
Your turn. After I do my tamer stuff, sure.
This is actual insanity.
Feels good, man. Let me check something real quick. Okay.
I actually want to know what the statistical possibility for this is.
And then we'll go with this.
Huge.
I mean, it's as strong as your blocker.
Watch it live
so
now.
I'll take it.
I'm like, I'm in get me as out of this game as soon as possible mode. Yeah, okay.
GG's.
GG's. Actually, why did I say GG's? It was not GG's. How is this possible? Like, genuinely, I would like to know. This was my hand starting from turn 3. I will go second. Actually, yeah, it's you, host.
Omnimon is your favorite
how many
Digimon,
rookies?
isn't it? So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 15 rookies. I saw 1 out of my security. But all 4 of my copies of Zwart I had in my hand by turn 3.
that's Digimon.
What's the... It would be neat if... But yeah, I would like to go second.
What does he have, like pre-mulligan?
It had what? I had a 5, a 6, and 3 level 4s. So still not good. But that's the thing is, like, it's Digimon, but why is it always me, man? The issue is that this hand is also dog shit, but because it has a rookie, I literally need to keep it.
Let's see. Agumon. Tyrannomon. Your turn.
Police, thank God. We might get to play the game for once. Into Gabu, into Devi, into Mummy.
Okay, get this one out. Turn it into level 5.
Big bear. This is a like more of a meme deck. Obviously, Malomyo is ass, but you know. The joke is the deck itself, not my draws. That's the idea there.
I have to think for a second.
No rush.
Who needs a big evolution?
Okay, we'll bring him out, and we'll digivolve into Malomyo on board. The fact that this Digivolution is 5 is insane, by the way. Like, why is it 5 cost for Digivolution? I think that's insane.
Almost as bad as Omnimon.
Because it's, yeah, Omni is 6, this thing is 5. The Blitz Omni is, I think, 4. And this thing doesn't do anything when it digivolves. It just has piercing. I think this card is like doo-doo. I'll get rid of you. Evolve into Gabu. Evolve into Devi. And I don't love it, but drop a tape here and whatever, drop a Chimera.
Can
Rid of the tape here to get rid of the
level 5. Okay.
Paddington. And draw off tape here.
Digivolve this. Digivolve this into level 4. Then Digivolve this into level 5. Digivolve this into level 6. play cost. That's a play cost of 7, so we are not doing that. Let me think. Tango. Okay. Just go straight to your face.
Ow.
You'll love to see it. And then turn.
I'll bring this thing out. Sure, we'll go Digimon here. Then isn't a blocker, yeah. We'll swing with said Arcane. Attack deck, I'll first draw and we'll pitch. I think you.
Does the text stop if you use the effect?
Oh, the attack doesn't go through because it dies before the swing connects.
Yeah, makes sense. I wonder why they made it on attack then instead of just your turn. Probably to trigger like the devolution.
Yeah.
Things. Yeah.
I guess they could have done it like when like you could digiburst for it, but at that point maybe they wanted it because I think in Tamers it was just like the two goobers, obviously being the luckiest, they wanted them to just work on their own. So I guess you could like not play even the lower tier stuff. I think I'll pitch actually, right? Yeah. And then you get your memory, but all the one because Malomyo is now on the board.
Okay. Might as well. Go face.
Another mommy boy.
And just take it off, who cares?
A big boy. We'll go Digivolving into Tsukai.
That way it's at least safe from your option card that kills unsuspended mons.
Yes, sir. This thing is a blocker usually, so I probably won't get to use it otherwise, so might as well swing here. Alright, and then Sure, we'll go Devi into Okay.
Okay. Speak about this. Go face.
Why did you not make it unblockable?
Not needed right now.
Damn.
Which one do we play? I guess a blocker. Into trash.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's bring you out. And obviously start with you. Playing a Malomyo. Grabbing 3 memory total. We'll trash. Gauzy.
No. Okay.
And then. I think I'll just swing with this. Actually, I guess I could have swung with that first. A little bit of an order. Whoopsie. I would have actually liked the memory there, but hell. Might as well. Let's do the Schwartz stuff. Play a... Oh, it's up to... I almost only picked one. Actually, I wonder which one makes more sense. We'll go for a Mamimon and one of this retaliating guy.
That's GG, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Assuming I don't guess something.
Well, it has piercing. It has security attack +2.
And you can make it unblockable.
Yep. But it doesn't matter, it has piercing.
At least I got to do actually the Malomyo stuff. I think Malomyo was also...
Security attack worth of piercing? Let's try it out. Because...
Yeah, it does. Why would it not?
It does not, as you can see.
But wait, you don't have piercing. Mine has piercing.
This thing gives me piercing, right? All of you are black. Oh, black
No,
did you?
Omni
It's
is
a
white.
case of I can't read. Yeah. Wait, this is black, isn't it? Am I blind?
Oh,
This is white.
it's the you can always see the color of the mon by the background of its name.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a black line.
Yeah. Usually
Okay.
those are just for the... I mean, it's still like, assuming there's nothing there, you still win, but...
Assuming I pick the correct attack order.
That's also true. GG's. Oh, wait.
That's fine.
I guess I could have set on that. That's fine. I got to do what I got to do. Next, I will play... Is it your other deck was red, right?
I'm playing red.
Yeah, I guess in that case I'd rather play this. Because... yeah. We'll play this and we'll see what happens. I think this is a... Actually, wait. It's whatever. I was gonna say, I think this matchup is dog shit, but it's whatever.
Which deck am I playing? Do you know it?
Since you said red, I'm assuming it's Shoutmon, but obviously I can't know for sure. This hand
That
is
would be wrong.
Cool. I think like if it's something else than Shoutmon or a red Omni deck, then I don't know about the matchup. If it's one of those two, then the matchup is bad. But if it's something else, then there's potential. Do I want to make myself sad? Yes. Well, it could have been worse, honestly. We'll draw in order of, I want to say, you, question mark? Yeah. I swear usually it just makes me so sad because it just, you play it and then you see the stuff is dog shit. The question is it an Omni deck or is it just a Greymon thingy? This card exactly is why I think this is scary. We shall see.
Okay, your turn.
Thank you. I will draw the card that nobody knows what it could be. And obviously I know these two draws, so let's just draw the cards that I know and pass it back.
Okay, I'm kind of starving for memory here, a little bit.
That's what happens when you don't have a tamer.
And for level 5s.
At least not level 5s and rookies. Yes, I will continue to complain.
Your turn.
Not the card that I wanted to see, I'm not gonna lie. But I could be a dipshit, but I think I'd rather not. Draw? Fuck. Not what I wanted to see, but 3 gives you place, but whatever. At least we escalate the video game, so I'll still drop it. We'll see what happens.
Think about this.
I need just one card, please. I mean, I need more, but
I don't believe this. Think about this, nicht. Just kill the blocker.
no, my beautiful blocker. Please? Fuck. This blows, this blows. Ah, fuck it. We'll bring it out and see if we can do something. Let's start with this and immediately die to a Gaia Force, because that would be poetic. Well, not exactly a Gaia Force, but it was close. We'll throw away you and you. 12k is scary, but we'll still try our luck. And there it is. Then I will simply drop you. I don't think I have anything else to do. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're going into another Greymon.
You've heard of a rookie rush, now get ready for a Greymon rush.
Yeah.
That's why this matchup is so scary, because in addition to having obviously Gaia Force and shit, like there's so much big stuff that Black Wargrave just dies to. Would this have mattered even? No. Yeah, no, it didn't matter at all. Boy's trying to just kill me, man. Dipshit. Snarza? Fuck. Well, that's awkward. I mean, there is no fucking chance in hell this thing lives, right?
I mean, all of my champion Digimon are on the field. So it's all the ultras and megas in my
And rookies.
yeah, sure, but they're also under my champs here.
I mean, it is the likelihood of something happening doesn't matter, as we've established in this series already. If there is a like 1% chance something happens with you, it will happen.
It lived.
Case in point.
I mean, that helps you.
That definitely does. I will do it. Sure.
It worked twice. It will work thrice.
Get out easy. Fuck.
Okay.
Now the question is there... I'm so sad I drew that's one late. Let's bring out. Let's go Rhino. Let's go.
That seems like a good spot to stop. Already a blocker. And you messed it.
No, go hard or go home. Blackwater Gray. And as neat as would have been. Let me get violent with these Greymon. Asshole.
It's a Greymon tribal deck. I need the Greymons.
Well, I need them gone, so think of somebody else than just yourself for once, okay? Think of me. Anyways, I would like this Greymon gone, if you don't mind. I will have this Greymon gone. If it is the last thing I do.
Why that specific one? Let's take the right one for once, man.
It has materials that actually matter. That's why. Anyways, I mean, giving you a 5 is scary, but I do want to get rid of this thing as well. So, what's this thing die to the check to an Omni one now?
Not quite.
Literally, like, against you, the way I consider securities checks is there's gonna be 2 removal option cards, 2 megas, and maybe 1 ultimate in your security. That's how I do my calculation. There will be 1 out of the 5 swings if there's no extra recovery where my mon lives. Alright, which one of y'all fuckers I want is the question. I think we go Toyago here. We go Dark Tyrannomon here. We go Gogmamon here. And we go Blackwater Gray here.
Another one. Okay.
That's the most Blackwater Greymons I have been able to establish in recent memory. Not recent memory, probably ever. Getting the 3? Okay, actually wait, actually 2, because one of them was just the BT5 rare on a fiber.
Wait.
Oh yeah, there was one in your security. I was gonna say, like, have you seen a single 5? What's he cooking? I did like the weights.
Nothing at all. Don't worry about it.
You can just pass here, I think.
I'll just go straight to your face.
Give me an easy.
Survive.
Oh, wait, it actually gave it easy. That's funny. All right. I definitely want you.
Okay, let's play a tamer.
Oh shit. It hit. Wait, what's the white card? There was one that just showed up on blank white for me. Oh, is another.
It was the same tamer.
Alright. Well then, if your security has a... What's his face?
Omnimon.
Omnimon. No, not Omnimon, but the Gaia.
Gaia fault.
Then we lose.
I'm
If it
only
doesn't-
running to Gaia. It's fine.
Alright. Jesus
Omni.
fucking Christ. Brother. So, one heart attack later. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I got to do the black war gray thing. I only needed my opponent to break for 7 turns. Yippee!
Let me check if I have forgot to include level 5s in this deck.
Hey, you had at least one, so...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 level 5s.
Yeah, that's my usual ratio. It's like, you go
Okay.
14, you go 11, you go 9, you go 6 or 7, depending on how many stuff you want. You want 3 memory tamers, and then the rest is other stuff, depending on what your deck needs. And as we've... Oh, hell nah. There was a tamer in that hand, I will say that, but that was about the only redeemable quality that there was to that hand. Not like this is great either, but at least we can get started with this. Gonna be one of those days, huh?
Yeah.
Well, as much as I'd love to take advantage of this,
Great move. Great move.
we're both just playing 45 champions in our decks. 5x 45 champs. Alright, so we're cheating. I see. So Narzimon into a tank. Yeah, so considering suicide right about now. I mean, bro, what's 2 without a 3rd?
Okay.
You had a 3 Greymon on your board last game, and I found that pretty impressive, so I decided that, you know.
You wanted to do a copycat move.
Yeah. The Great Wall of China. And you're ended.
Okay. Let's see what I do.
I swing at the security, methinks.
Yeah, probably. But after that.
Huge!
Alright.
My army grows
Definitely
in
the
power.
tiebreaker. Okay, let's see. What's a good move?
Behold, the army is at my command. I'm literally 1 card off this being an incredible hand, and unfortunately that's not it. Well, fuck. I mean, we can do something here. But I kinda hate it. That's really funny, actually.
Step 1, Digivolve to Dark Tyrannomon. Where's the Greymon?
It sure is.
Where is...
And this is why we play Thai Kamiya, baby. My thing is huge. And...
unsurmountable.
We can pierce through one of them, but honestly at this point, fuck it.
It has to be a blocker, right? Let's see about first, see what we get. Trash. Okay, let's cover this thing.
I mean, I think I'd rather always it be this instead, because assuming something doesn't die, I do have a game on board. And is he? Yeah.
Your turn.
You appreciate it. Now let's see what we can do here. Yeah, it's always this, right? Yeah, no, it's always this.
Should have called this thing. Probably.
Then we go.
Oh, it's the lame one, okay.
Got the one here. We go Blackboard right here. Who is now actually
playing that Warcrame of a card.
one of the coolest cards in Digimon. Yeah, I think that's the right thing, because I can always just endlessly recover resources. And let's get rid of these two. Let's bring it back in action. Now then, I mean, you don't have a memory tamer, so you technically don't have game, but at the same time, like, I have so many instances of having game on board, I think there's no reason for me to not go for it. If I lose the security, then that's the nature of the game. If it's a Gaia here, do I lose? Because you kill one of these, and then
Kill your blocker.
I mean, the blocker doesn't matter, because as long as I give you only one or two. Actually, yeah, I can just give you one, then that works. Because then I can just, yeah. You know, this is still fine. Even better. And then I can go you. That's annoying if you have an Agumon. That kills my toy. Which I'm assuming you do. Well, that works.
I have the wrong
I
Agumon.
can do that. Does it actually? No, that doesn't matter. I guess I can do. I do this. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I think I fucked up, right? Yeah, I fucked up. That still works.
Honestly, I just pass. Or Digimon for egg.
Oh yeah, okay. But I did fuck up. I had to save play. But I needed to do that earlier and then go in. Yes. Yeah. So that way you only have one mon on the board. And I have a blocker.
GG.
I would like to go second. For
Okay.
all the marbles. I mean, honestly, I'm already happy because both of the decks got to do the thing that they were there to do. And honestly, at this point, like, that's all you can ask for, I think. Because I've had to mulligan every single game today, which is not great.
Okay. I'll Digivolve into Promo Agu and then into a champ.
Let's go for Toy Agu here into Mr. Izumi. Show me all
Well,
black.
it'd be a black card, of course.
Oh, that is an opener.
Okay.
We'll go like this.
I'll just get the blocker out and
Seems good.
play a Greymon.
So it begins again. We'll keep you there. We'll go for Nume for 1, and we'll go for Gogma for 0. 0. 3. Imagine. Why not on green here?
Go into Agumon
I love the art on this one.
and into Greymon.
Was actually once again building the Greymon Brigade. We'll stay there, and we will go Black War Gray and drop a tie.
Okay. I'll just Digivolve into Metal Gray.
This guy is huge. That is one off game, assuming it lives. Let's finally bring this guy out. Let's punch. And let's go for a swing. Not the perfect stack, but we can work with it. Let's unsuspend. Let's get rid of you and get rid of these two. Let's go for another swing. Also ready for the immediate Gaia Force. But luckily not.
But can die to Omnimon at least now.
Sure can. Or
not today.
move to 12Ks. Love that for me. Love that for me. We'll just drop a Toyagu. Not to go overboard and pass.
Okay. Go into Agu. Think about once more. And
A blocker there. I'm guessing you then have a Gaia Force? Yeah.
yeah,
What was I gonna say?
can't play them both, so
Yeah. I do think that's the better way to go about it. This is a little awkward in which way I want to do this. Just in case it's Gaia, I think I always do this first. I mean, if you have the second one, then nothing I can do about that at that point, but we will drop a Numemon. Drop a Gogwamon. And I'm really scared of giving you a lot of memory, but at the same time, only removes names. Might come back to bite me, but we'll do this.
okay. We do have the blocker. I guess evolve. They dig evolve that. Then go straight to your face.
Show me Izzy.
Okay. And then it has to be
Blocker or Gaia. Or I guess if you go into Omni, it also works, yeah. Either Omni, as long as it removes something. Seems good. Metal Gray.
I mean, I don't have a choice.
Yeah. And yeah, it's always this. I'm looking for rookies. Still 0. Honestly, pretty impressive. That's been what, 2 blockers? Yeah, that's 2 blockers. That's 1 Gaia. That's 1 Blitz, 1 Omni. You're pretty deep into your deck. At least we got a good final game, if anything.
Okay. It's kind of annoying that I can't kill this. Do I have a level 5? Of course I don't. I'll attack with 20k. I've never had such a big Omnimon before in my life. Might as well use it.
Yeah. At least don't have to be worried about it dying to security. It's pretty funny to think that I could have like 2 starter deck like TKs, giving my security Digimon like 6k total, and still the likelihood of that thing living is really high. Well, that's the best case scenario. I obviously it's the same cards. I will order them the same way, but
Okay, it has to be done. Like, this is the single dumbest use of a Gaia Force I'll ever see in my life.
I mean, yeah, I don't think if
How many
it saves the game, you know, I don't think you don't want to use it then. So
I am considering just going face with the Greymon, but I don't want to risk. Wait, that's a memory tamer. That's a memory tamer. There's no way in hell you're running more than 3 of that, right?
nope, I can tell you, I have 3 Izzy in my deck.
Do I have a level 5 in hand?
I have 3 Izzy and 2 Tai. Is my tamer count for this?
Anyway, first of all, just go face.
Yep.
Easy, and then just drop the Gaia.
I don't think this is dumb at all, because like it basically guarantees you have game next turn. Because there are no like blitzing, any like blitzing mons that black could have. So I think that's a pretty safe play to be making.
Wasn't that Omnimon in your deck, or was it the last deck? The Rush Omnimon.
It's from red and blue. I couldn't even Digimon into that if I wanted to. If I
honestly don't know any of the colors for all of the Omnimons at this point. There are too many.
Gotcha. If you're talking about the Piercer, it is what's his face? It's Chaosmon, and it's unsuspending itself. Like it can't end the game because it's attacking your opponent's Digimon, and you can't win the game with piercing.
We have to end it with Greymon, right? It's basically the perfect Digimon to end it on.
What do you mean end? Or do you have some? That's a basic. Actually, I don't think I should ever block that, because in case it's another. Yeah, actually, that's a dumb thing. Because now if you have the no, it doesn't. Yeah, never mind. Security. I was thinking of the security attack Greymon, but never mind. I forgot that's not how security attack works.
So do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do have a metric ton of mana.
You sure do.
So we play this.
I'm basically like, I'm just one level 6 off like doing anything, but the problem is that like my opener was like pretty good, but then after that I got so clocked. The fact that I still haven't seen any rookies is kind of mind-boggling.
The easiest Digivolve of my life.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's actually is a game. If I get that thing. I guess not, because like you can, yeah. But the likelihood of me drawing that stuff is basically 0. And I drew 4 Zupagon punches in a row. Well, we did what we could. GG's.
At least give me 2 memories. Like, no, I don't even need memory. Because I can tap the tamers when I Digivolve.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But the fact that, bro, I was gonna say, like, I got so shafted by... Wait. This doesn't work, right? No. Yeah, no. Never mind. I got so shafted by... draws. Yet again.
Yeah, that had to bring them over like 15 or 16k, and then you get reboot.
Yeah, I mean, not possible.
16k.
Rebooted always has, but...
Yeah, and blocker and stuff. I mean,
yeah, the blocker is the important thing.
Let me read this Tamer real quick. When Digivolving one of your Digimon into Greymon, suspend this and reduce the Digivolution cost. Yeah, so I get to go into Greymon.
Yeah. And then you can tap both of them to make a 2-cost Digivolution free.
Yeah, I just have an issue with reading cards, so I wanted to make sure
that's fair, that's fair.
The game. Okay, and now, as I announced, we're ending it with Greymon. Oh my god, I fucked it up!
This fucking...
Okay.
They say Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read. Yu-Gi-Oh players can't read cards, but apparently this guy can't even do math. Yeah, so 1 is not 0, Ryu. I know it's gonna come as a great surprise, but yeah, so 1 and 0, they're kind of like different numbers. So like 1 is like 1 away from 0, and then when you go 1 down from 1, then it's 0, and then, you know.
I can only focus on one Digimon at a time, okay?
I guess so. I mean, you got the dub, so I guess what can I say? What can I say? I wonder where all my rookies were. I mean, like I said, it's a fine. Like, both of the deck got to do at least once the thing that they really wanted to do. I didn't get the God stack, but honestly, like, that's the closest thing I'll ever get. So, still happy with that.
I wanted to get the BT1 War Greymon out, but I didn't get the chance, basically.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because this deck also has the BT1 Omnimon. So it kind of was a throwback a bit.
Yeah. I also, like, we'll see if I also have, like, in addition to, like, the Omni Zoo that I played last time, I do have a couple, like, more pure Omni variant as well. But we'll see if, because they're pretty, like, cookie cutter, and mostly are just there to turbo out into Omni and do stuff there. But maybe I'll bust one of them out next time and we'll see. But we will at least have one more BT5. We'll see actually if maybe, like, we'll do like one more BT5 and maybe we can play 3 games there and then call it there. All we do to choose. We'll figure it out, but probably like 1 or 2 more in this, and then we are moving right along. But for next week, it's still gonna be BT5, so hopefully are braced for that. But overall, like, not bad games today. I just bro, I need to accommodate I need to accommodate my future deck. Like, after we get access to memory boost, like, I'm never playing a deck without memory boost in there, because, like, brother, I'm so tired of breaking every time. I'm breaking every game, and I'm fighting my opponent who basically gets to pick their security. Like, bro. But sorry, I cut you off twice. What were you saying?
We had at least one guy bricking, right? In every game.
Yeah, I mean, in the last one, I mean, I guess I break, like, in the end game. I usually, like, if at some point it clogs, I don't get about it too hard. But yeah, if you count that, then yes. I think apart from that, like, the third game of the second match was basically the only time that both of our decks were rolling. But yeah. I think actually when we were recording Yu-Gi-Oh with Jeeks, like, he said that, like, yeah, it's exhilarating to watch this series where at one side is always bricking, like, Digimon, and I did tell him, like, bro, I'm so sick and tired of playing without memory boost. So thankfully we're not too far off from that.
I never played with memory boost in my life. So
yeah, I mean, if this was the last format, it's essentially just like it's a one-time use memory tamer that also finds you any Digimon of the memory boost color. It's
Oh,
basically
it also gives you a searching opportunity. And any, so I can just look through my deck and pick one?
oh okay. I think I want to say it was top top
Okay, so it's
3,
not
4,
as
5.
strong.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's you go top X of your
Yeah,
deck.
yeah.
It was 3 to 5, I can't remember which. You get to pick one Digimon of the memory boost color, and then it goes to your battle area. And at any time during your turn, you can throw it from your battle area to a trash to get 2 memory.
Okay.
It is.
I was expecting a search like in Pokemon.
Oh
where
yeah,
you can
yeah. I don't
pick whichever one you want.
think those were ever a thing. Actually, I don't know about the modern game, but up until what I played, like what BT13, I don't think anything like that was ever in. Which, to be fair, I don't think it's really needed in Digimon. Like after you have memory boost and stuff, like the whole idea of like you're always drawing when you're digivolving means that you should have a relatively consistent flow of everything, but at some point you don't, and that's how you stuff like this
Experience
happens.
tells me you do not.
Yes,
Considering like a ratio of bricked games versus unbricked games.
that's the thing, but it's in theory it should work. But no, I think memory boosts are gonna help a ton, and I do think like after they were added, I think like there was basically, unless you were playing control, I don't think there was ever a deck that didn't play like, depending on deck space, like it was always like 2 to 4 memory boosts. Like I think I usually ran 3 myself, but it's just like when you have memory tamers and you have those, like you have basically always have access to a good amount of memory. And I think in general, like just like I've said, like I think I would like a world where both players literally just start with one memory tamer on the board. I think I would like that more. In the same vein, like if both players actually have memory boosts, I think it makes the games in general more enjoyable, because it's not a okay who starts breaking first, and instead it is it's an actual like, alright, the decks going up against each other. Also, I'll just now notice how cool of a shot this is with Black Red Greymon looking left yellow, or Red Greymon looking right, and then Ty and Matt in the middle, like kind of thumbs up. This is for you can't see this, but it's for the people in the video to admire. I just now noticed this. It's neat. But yeah, anything else to say before we get out of here?
Not really. I like that I got to play Metal Garurumon and,
Hell
not War Greymon, but Greymon at least in the same episode, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
And I think I'll probably do purple next time, even if it sucks.
The only purple deck that I had was Malomyo, which was mostly I just wanted to play it because I think obviously it's kind of doo-doo, but I think the fact that you can play like Arukani and Mami that play you Malomyos with Sword means that your first deck is going to be Pain, but after you resolve Sword, if Sword plays you 2 of those, then you have like a big supply of Malomyo, which I think is kind of cool if it happens. I obviously got to 2, but it was just like, it's a neat, like, basic, it's more like a cool proof of concept in my opinion, but it was cool enough for me to consider like, yeah, I mean, might as well give it a spin. But I don't have any
like
other...
the Izzy trainer, by the way?
Oh, sorry?
How do you like the Izzy trainer?
The
black one that basically gives you 1 memory if all of the cards in your top deck are black.
It's so weird because obviously it doesn't change anything, but when it hits 3 cards that you don't want to see, it feels, obviously it isn't changing anything. It's just like in a bad situation, it's a 3 cost, essentially a 3 cost tamer that then doesn't do anything else. So, but in a good situation, it just lets you kind of plan out your next few draws. I do like it. I think like I'm putting more weight on the what's his face? I'm putting more weight on the like bad situation. But if I'm just considering like the every color's like first memory tamer, which is like it's Mimi for green, it's Izzy for black, it's Matt for blue, Matt for purple, and Ty for red, and yeah, TK for yellow. I think out of those, I want to say it's like maybe not the best, but it's up there. I think I like it the most. It's like either that or TK. I think that I like the most. Then purple matte and then the other stuff. I think like blue matte is definitely the worst out of the bunch, but like apart from that, I think all of those are really neat. But like I personally I do like it, even though like when it feels bad, it feels really bad. But obviously like the situation didn't change. But when it's good, then it just kind of smooths out your turns. And obviously like being three cost instead of 4 cost in a lot of scenarios is actually a pretty good thing.
I think this one might be the best tamer so far to get in your security.
In security, definitely, because like anything that interacts with
hammer stack, right? It's like attacking into hammer stack.
Exactly. Like anything to interact with your opponent's memory on your turn, obviously, is really good. Which is also kind of why, because like that's basically the only thing, like something hitting out of security, and that's it. Is like one thing that I'm actually really excited for us to get to, obviously way later along the line, is when like blast digivolves come into play, which is obviously like whenever a attack is not happening. You can also, during your opponent's turn, you can digivolve your mons for free. And a lot of those obviously have interactions. I think that's going to be actually pretty cool, because I never got to play with those. So that's going to be
like
something.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you keep playing during your opponent's turn.
Yeah, no, kind of like hand traps. Obviously a little more limited, because you need to have like stuff on board to digivolve into. But still like some additional interaction during your opponent's turn, I think is going to be neat.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to it.
Yep. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us today. Like I said, at least one more BT5 episode coming your way, and afterwards we will see if there are still decks that we want to play in BT5, or if we're moving on to the next format, which I wanna say is the starters first. Yeah, the starters first, in which gives us access to there are 2 starter. It's the Gallantmon starter deck and all 4 starter decks. Those are what also give us the memory boosts. And then after that is BT6.
I never played with those. Okay.
Oh, gotcha. I think the Alloforce is kind of whatever. I think it's just like Yuto had it, but it's like the Alloforce there. I think it's just strictly way worse than the OG Alloforce, so it's kind of whatever. But it now gives you access to a full Alloforce deck, which is kind of neat. And the Gallantmon deck actually I think is really cool. It doesn't have anything crazy going on, but it's like it makes a neat tempo deck. But mostly just the fact that those also introduce the memory boosts in is neat. But also those just being 2 decks means that we can just do those 2 in one ep and then jump into BT6.
Another question, are the X booster packs full sets, or are they just kind of reprints in retro style?
Yeah, they're full sets. I'm actually not sure if they have like the exact same amount of, about the same amount of cards than a regular booster set, but they are still like a complete full sets. I don't know why they made the naming convention like that. I'm guessing it was with the first one, they're like, all right, these are going to be like the retro style boosters. But I want to say EX2 already dropped the retro arts. I know for a fact that EX3 dropped it. So it ended up being just a different amount of boosters that they have then done afterwards. If you know what the difference between the BT and the EX boosters are, please let us know, because I actually have no idea. But they are full sets. I think the first one that we have is going to be after BT. Let me actually check. I have it in
after
my notes.
BT6, yeah.
Yeah, it's the starters, then it's BT6, then it's EX1. Oh, well, this actually, bro, that into then BT7, this is actually pretty exciting, I think, bunch of sets that we have coming. Yeah, I'm very excited. We are.
It's a Mastermon starter, man.
Oh, sorry?
Mastermon starter deck, is that good?
Oh, I think Massimo was good. Yeah, what was with it? Was it the Imperial?
Yeah, there's an Imperial and a Mastermon starter.
Okay, yeah.
And FC9 and 10, yeah.
Yeah, those are after 7, yeah. I think, like, oh yeah, I now remember, that was one thing, I think I had it actually written down. Yeah, my idea was actually that's the one time when we actually combined the starters with the set, because actually both of those starter decks, like, the focus of the booster is also those decks, so it would end up being like we play the starters by themselves in like more like in really bare forms, and then they just get like consistency and more options in the booster, but end up being like it's still essentially the same deck. So my idea was kind of to combine those, but that's obviously something to consider in the future. We can figure out if we want to still play them separate, but I just figured like that would end up be with like a couple episodes in a row where the decks are very similar, and obviously because in a starter deck, 2 starter deck episode, we're both just playing both of the starter decks, that would end up being like we first are playing like 2 very similar decks already, and then like for the next one it ends up being another sort of like not mirror matches, but us like kind of playing very similar decks. So that's what I was thinking there, but we can figure it out obviously later. Obviously we're gonna spend like 6 months in BT6, so that's something to consider in the very far away future. No, obviously I'm joking, but you know. We're gonna spend a few episodes in BT6. Or, like I said, maybe do it a little different.
Would like to try to enter the video for the 10th time.
Also. God damn it. But yeah. Really long like after ramble today. Hope you do not mind. Hopefully you enjoyed the games regardless, and thank you as always for watching. We will see you next week for more BT5 action. Have a great rest of your week, and peace.